Okay, good morning everybody. This is my refrigerator and this is where I keep my HCG right here. We're going to get that out for our morning injection. Yay! So I have washed my hands and the bag has all the syringes. The jar is the used syringes, or the used needles I mean. Got your alcohol, your cotton balls, and a little vial of HCG. Next is filling the syringe. And here's the syringe. You have the initial fill needle and then the inject needle. And initially the nurse told me that the way that this opens up is just like a cream cheese package. Notice that it opens up like that. So I'll be doing that. I need both hands, so I'll put the camera down. Okay, I have taken the cap off. That's the most challenging thing for me, is to take the cap off of these needles, but I've taken it off. And what I'm going to do is open it up so that there is 1.5, I think this is cc's of air. You can see that, and that's how much air I put into the vial so that I can pull out that much solution from the vial. So we plunge it in the top like so, and then I have to have two hands for this because I have to have it upside down, so I'm going to put the camera down for that. But I put it upside down and I'll draw back more than 1.5 cc's. And then I'll squeeze back in enough so that there is just 1.5 cc's in the syringe. Okay, I have done that. Now I did use an alcohol cotton ball, and I wiped the top of the vial before I put the needle in. Everything is very sterile. But you'll now notice that there is some solution in it. So I'm going to put the cap back on the needle. Take the other needle, the insert needle, out of its package. Going to take this needle off the top and put it in this jar. And then I'm going to put that needle on, and I'm going to sit down and inject myself using that needle. Okay, you'll notice that the inject needle is longer than the insert needle. I was really alarmed when I first saw this. However, it is so thin, it is so paper microscopic thin that I don't even feel it when it goes in, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put the camera down for it, is I'm going to push the solution up to the needle so there's just a dot at the very top of the needle. Then I'm going to sit down and relax my leg and insert the needle. And I think I'll go ahead and try to film that. Okay, here is my outer thigh. Here is the needle. I'm kind of poking around. Oh, I can't even feel that at all. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it in all the way. Didn't let the alcohol dry, so now it's stingy. But I'm going to push in the solution all the way. It's all the way in, pulling it out. And no blood. Notice no blood. Now I do have scar tissue right here from when I was born. I was born without 50% of my skin. And as I grew up, the scar tissue that formed over the exposed skin didn't grow, so they had to do skin grafts all when I was growing up. So I've got scars all over my body, and you would think that I wouldn't be able to feel where scar is, but that's not true. I have very unusual scar tissue in that it has nerve endings in it. It's very strange. And the only time I felt that, though, was at the end when I could feel the alcohol. In any case, worth it. Okay, now we're back at my little station. Notice that I've put the cap back on. I'm going to take it off the end and dispose of it in the jar and go ahead and give that back to the nurse later. The rest of the stuff I can just throw away. And And that's it for my morning injection. By the way, I have lost some weight this morning. I forgot how much because I wrote it down, but I'll record that later. Ta-ta.
For true liberty and freedom. But make no mistake, and the Bible declares unto us that there is only freedom found in one person, one source, and his name is Jesus Christ. Can I hear an amen? Now, what happened in the 60s and 70s is those individuals had babies. In fact, they had lots of babies. Those babies were raised. Initial ideas that were simply shared as kind of theory begin to become more.
What my family made me do, and I'm on my 500 calorie a day diet, no sugar.
These are terrible.
Yeah. You wait till I get to the video part. Yeah. They're torturing me.
Thanks, Mom.
And all we get is 500 calories a day. That's me. And mother's milk. That's her.
Has to be potatoes.